Hello and welcome to game number 2 of iCCup versus Wzriv Poket. This is the game number 2 of the quarterfinals of the ASUS Open 2012 final battle of the year. And these teams are live from the Cyber Arena in Ukraine. Kiev, Ukraine. Should say the wrong way around. Anyway, quarterfinals I said. That is right. Second game I said. That is right. So that means that the winner of this best out of 3 will be going to the semi-finals, which is up against Virtus Pro for this branch of the bracket. Not the most easiest team to take down. We're going to have to see which one of these two teams is going to be having the privilege to try, though. We are one game up in favor of iCCup. So that is the dire side that is one game up. Wzriv Poket is going to be on the radiant side for this game. And we're going to see if we're going to have another Sven game. Because last game was one of your typical Sven games. One team went for mid game and the other went for a farming Sven. And if that one team for mid game cannot get the game to an end early enough, well, that Sven will get out of control. And that was what happened. We're going to see if iCCup is going to try something different, because they were the one that to win with the Sven that game. As by the way, the other quarterfinals that we will see after this best out of 3. Where's the sounds? Here's the sound. There we go. The other best out of 3 that we will see after this one is going to be Navi taking on Illuminate. Yes, my voice is still here. For the other quarterfinals, that will be the winner of that will be facing up in the semifinals against Empire, the other number 1 of the group, of the other group. So we'll find out soon enough. First, iCCup, Wzriv Poket. Oh, by the way, because you've been giving me a lot of tips and stuff over the last couple of days on how I can improve my casting, and one of those things was breathe more, basically, trying to give trying to make it a better listening experience by not rattling with what I say, as in, rattling, is that a word? Just continue talking and not ever stop, because that's sometimes what I do. So I'm trying. I might, like in team fights, I might not be able to control myself, as you might have noticed in the previous game, but I try. I'm finding myself talking more calm right now as well. In case you don't notice, I'm putting effort into this, so there it is. Oh, also something I want to say. These games, and of course also the other games of the rest of the tournament, can all be watched inside the game client. You can buy the ticket, not to this event because that's not there, but you can buy the ticket to the Star Ladder Season 4 finals, or just the Star Ladder Season 4 League. And that ticket also goes for these games, so you can watch inside the game client if you choose to do so. But let's just go over the game real quick, because we already are halfway there. We have got the Batrider, the Magnus, Darkseer and Undying being banned out, with Wzriv Poket picking up the Klings this time. They were having it banned out against them in the previous time. They have the Templar Assassin again, I have to say. They played it very good in the previous game. It's just this Sven just got out of hand, but we know how that can happen. We've got the Nyx Assassin, so we might be looking at an aggressive tri-lane. We already see iCCup banning out some heroes that they don't want to be facing in that aggressive tri-lane. So we see the Leshrac being banned out, and now also the Lifestealer and the Sven banned out by Pocket. I'm happy that we're going to see the Sven banned out, because it just makes for a bit more dynamic games. That way we don't have a guaranteed answer when it gets to a very, very late game. Even though I have to say, we've seen Sven losing as well. But that was with the Faceless Void there, which were banned out in the previous game. But yeah, we're going to have the Queen of Pain, Jakiro, and Bounty Hunter up on iCCup. And I really like this, because Bounty Hunter, of course, I really like this basically because of the Bounty Hunter. But if you combine him with a mid-game aggression hero like Queen of Pain can be, she's not always played the same way. As we saw last game, Queen of Pain was played in the offlane, but this game is going to be Bounty Hunter on the offlane, I hope. So that means that the moment the Bounty Hunter turns level 6 should be the moment when Queen of Pain is about level 8, 9 perhaps even, if she's lucky. Should be the moment when those two are going to try to get all the track kills in the world and try to get for those kills. And of course the Bounty Hunter also directly countering that Klings, making sure he can't go invisible. Having said that, if Klings gets his Orchid up, he can just silence the Bounty Hunter and kill him off before he can track or do anything to help him stay alive. But it will depend on timing, on the lanes. A lot will depend on the laning phases this game already, as we have got the Rubik, Keeper of the Light, as well as the Phantom Lancer being banned out this game. And let's see what kind of tri-lane we're going to have from Wzriv Poket, or if it's even going to be a tri-lane. I mean, we have all the jungle heroes still in the game. Come on, you can do it. I would like to see Gyrocopter. I love Gyrocopters. Mostly because they are played on aggressive tri-lanes. Okay, I like everything on aggressive tri-lanes. Basically, I like everything that's going to be leading towards an aggressive game. You got me. But Gyrocopter is one of those heroes that makes nice plays early game, and he can be paired up with the Nyx Assassin very well. Nyx Assassin is one of those heroes that has got one of the longest early game stunts in the game, and in a tri-lane that's going to be making a massive difference. But they are, well, they're running out of time. This is all the time that they have left. This is already the bonus time going through. 15 seconds left. Come on, Gyrocopter, you can do it. Otherwise, Enigma, because then we can see black holes and stuff.
At your service.
Lame. Well, I like this, and not because of the heroes. I like the thing that iCCup does. They pick the hero instantly, giving no extra time to Pocket to think about their last pick. They already took such a long time to think about that Windrunner. And we of course saw Windrunner in the previous game, and I said previous game also, you cannot go wrong with a Windrunner. Though having said that, if you look at the lineup of Pocket, that means that their Clinkz is going to be their hardest carry, Templar Assassin is going to be mid, Windrunner, what is she going to do this game? Is she going to be on an off lane, leaving Clinkz to be on a lane with multiple heroes, maybe dual lane, maybe tri-lane, dual lane then still possible, and Bane, also a hero that fits so well with the Nyx Assassin. Bane, where's the Gyrocopter? Well, maybe the Gyrocopter will pick up an iCCup because that's still a possibility for them, but they go for Luna instead. Shame, 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 shame. Oh well. We'll deal with it. We'll deal with it. It's still, I mean, it's still solid hero lineups. I have to say, oh, we're going right. Let's not go right. But it's still decent hero pickups. I mean, we've seen Luna owning games time and time again. And she is also a hero that is very strong and pushing very early. And if you combine that with a ganking lineup, if you get a successful gank up, with Sunlight on the Bounty Hunter and of course the Queen of Pain, they're helping out as well. Take a kill near a tower of the enemy, take the tower afterwards. And that's possible with the Luna. But let's see who is playing what and where people will be going, because we might still have an aggressive tri-lane coming off from Pocket if they want to have a tri-lane with a Windrunner there and a Nyx Assassin and a Bane. But I'm fearing that there's not going to be enough nuke damage coming from their side. But we'll find out. We're going to have Yol playing the Nyx Assassin in this game. Basil's Perfect is going to be playing the Windrunner, so she will be played as a semi-carry. Because Basil's Perfect, of course, same player that we have seen playing semi-carries all weekend long. I say weekend, but it also means Thursday and Friday. She was, of course, the Marana in the previous game. We see Hardy playing the Bane this game. It's going to be on the Templar Assassin Resolution once more, as we saw in the previous game as well. Always Wanna Fly is going to be playing the Clinkz, so he will be by himself on the Clinkz, on the safe lane. Happy times for us. Welcome to the aggressive tri-lane of a Wzriv Poket. Power Shot might be able to do enough. I mean, I'm thinking about combinations that they can start off things with. I mean, Nightmare is of course the one skill that we know is perfect for setting up anything that you may want to have. Nyx Assassin can get a range for an Impale, so another stun to follow up. Power Shot to go through, maybe even a Shackle if Basil's Perfect levels up fast enough. Though having said that, on an aggressive trial lane, you might not be leveling up fast enough, and we might actually have a rotation on the lane right here. As it looks like Always Wanna Fly is actually going top. Oh, come on, please. But maybe they realize that we might have an aggressive trial coming off from iCCup. We have J4 again in the mid lane, this time playing the Queen of Pain. By himself, he's going to get help from for gank disruption there. Ice Path as well, over the top, and that is going to be a kill. Hey, this looks familiar, doesn't it? Oh, it doesn't look like it's going to be a kill. This time though, Impale going through. They are counter-ganking. FNG will be the one to drop. No, Self helps him stay alive, but only for a second longer. Basil's Perfect picks up the kill. Nightmare up on the Jakiro. And it is the Impale that follows up, and it is the second kill of the game that again goes to Wzriv Poket. They did this in the previous game, and they did this with a combination of the Jakiro, of the Shadow Demon. But this game, It's not going to happen. This, or at least not with those two heroes for iCCup. This time it's still, again, for Wzriv Poket. And again, they get the first blood. Again, they get the second blood in a way. And we are going to see the aggressive trial lane moving towards the bottom lane. We already have Luna farming here. And it is Jackal playing that one, of course. We're going to have FNG playing the Shadow Demon. And we're going to have We Just Dig playing Jakiro. The two supports that already dropped in this game. With the last one up on iCCup. The offlaner on the safe lane, it is going to be the Bounty Hunter, which will allow him to get a bit more faster experience than he normally would. But you see the harassment that always gonna fly can harass. Oh, wait a second, Ice Path's gonna hit. Impale, not though. No mana, but not needed. Vayne picks up the kill. Now they want to go for Yo. Can they get him? No Impale yet for another 4 seconds. As the Lucent Beam hits, and that's going to be a kill. Finally, one for iCCup. Jackal picks up the kill. As now Hardy getting locked inside an Ice Path. Is there another Lucent Beam? Yes, there is. Needs to be sure to get it, though. And that is going to be, as in to get the kill. And that's going to be him being sure. And they right-click also the last one. It goes to Jackal. So double kill for the carry of iCCup. More importantly, they pick up the Windrunner, which is going to be the semi-carry here. So that's an important kill. Wasting mana upon Perfect for that TP, and also, of course, wasting time for the time that Perfect was dead. In the meantime, it is a dual lane in the middle lane. Queen of Pain getting helped out by FNG. Sentry ward being placed here already, and it looks like we might be seeing him sticking around here. There's the disruption helping out. Queen of Pain blinking in. Shadow Strike hitting as well. No more reflection for you, but this is just harassment. And that's the harassment that they can just do every 70 seconds if they want to. Well, every 25 seconds to be fair. But FNG now going to go back towards the bottom lane to help out this aggressive, well, now dual lane, but it's going to be tri lane again soon. And of course, I mean, we have the rotation from WP to go back to the bottom again because they realized they were going to be up against a solo lane top. And that's not the one that they want to have. They want to have an aggressive tri lane. So they are here by choice. They are definitely going to be trying to be aggressive for themselves as well. And they already have got 3 kills, so they're definitely not doing bad, regardless as, well, so far it's only supports, though, that they pick off. Only supports. Sentry ward being placed here by the Radiant team. No wards here for the Dire, apart from that Sentry. Sentry's about to... I do think they should be seeing each other, but the first one that goes there is gonna get ganked by the opponent team, so I'm not sure if they really want to do that. In the meantime, it is the Bounty Hunter that's actually on top of the last hits and a nice. Which is quite surprising because, as we just see again, Always Wanna Fly can just continuously harass Sunlight with those flaming searing arrows. And that is going to be something that he can do constantly, but we do see the harassment coming back with the Janata as well. So Sunlight, he's doing very well. Normally, an offlane Bounty Hunter is not able to get that much farm, but with him, it is possible, purely because he's on the safe lane, purely because he's also up against the solo lane of the opponent team, and he can be invisible here. The moment he gets level 6, he will be able to land tracks, also Clink won't be able to go invisible anymore, and the harassment that is actually going off from Always Wanna Fly is putting him so low on mana, that it's going to be risky for him to still be having mana for a Skeleton Block. If someone comes and helps out Sunlight, that might be turning into a kill. For now, though, they are happy and satisfied on their tri lane, as we're going to even have the neutrals being picked up by iCCup. Shackle not latching there, even though it was almost aligned with Jackal, but oh well, it's only level 1, I guess. As the WP, I mean, they're getting some last hits here. Windrunner is 7 for 5, but it is the Luna that is 20 for 4. So iCCup having a good time on their tri lane for now. With the WP, I mean, yes, they got some kills at the start of the game. They got that mid lane gank, counter ganked, and they picked up the 2 supports. But after that, they have not really gotten that much in return. And even if we look towards the middle lane, it is J4 that is ahead on last hits. He is 21 for 10. It is Resolution that is 16 for 7. And he is, of course, because of that, slightly in disadvantage of J4. Of course, having said that, as soon as he reaches level 6, he's still going to be as dangerous, and he's definitely not helpless. As on the bottom lane, we have got an Ice Path going through. Hardy already getting a Soul Catcher from them. It might actually go down. Brain Tap not being enough to keep him up, and iCCup picks up their second kill. And Pale going through on 2. Basil's perfect, trying to do what he can, still has, got the mana, nice Ice Path, picks him up, can they do more? Dual Breath going through, actually still hits, but they can't really dive, it's too early for that, tower will be too painful, Power Shot going through, and here comes Hardy again, and are they gonna continue going on that? There's no boots on the Bane though, also boots on, there are boots on We Just Dig, I mean, so he is able to get away from that. And it will be Nyx Assassin that couldn't do anything anymore because he was out of mana. He actually used his Spike Carapace, wasn't able to do anything with it. But again, a kill goes towards iCCup, as of course Windrunner's Power Shot still was able to pick up the Shadow Demon, who still died. FNG died for the 3rd time this game. Disruption, Soul Catcher, Ice Path, Hardy, second time, I've seen it before. Nice Shackle though, but the Loosened Beam will still be able to be enough to pick up the kill. Now Jackal, no more mana up on him, and he should go down. The one right click from Perfect will do the job, and they're gonna get revenge. Ice Path not hitting, doesn't need to hit for him to be away from his comfort zone though, and that's gonna be the second kill going towards iCCup. At the same time, we've also got a kill on the top lane. Happened at the same time, was around here-ish. It was the Bounty Hunter that was able to pick up the kill, as that was a solo kill for Sunlight, and we can only assume that was a track kill going the way of iCCup, meaning that they will get some more gold. And with track kills starting up, I will put it on the net worth rather than the last hit and ice, because that's going to be a lot more interesting right now, as we still see Luna on top. No real surprise, because she's been getting kills and been farming, even though of course she's already died once, but it's understandable, at least it's forgivable. And it's the Bounty Hunter that is second highest up on there, something that you don't normally see because he is on the off lane, but something that is very good for iCCup, meaning that they can be a lot more aggressive earlier on, and the only one that is on top of there is are the top lane and the mid lane. Basil's Perfect, with his trial lane, not able to get his grip on this trial lane. He's died twice, he's got 15 last hits. Yes, he's been in 5 out of the 5 kills, so he's been in all, and he's even got 3 last hits for himself for those kills, but it's not enough so far. He is on that list for net worth, but not high enough as, well, Queen of Pain is now so low, of course, because she got a bottle in the courier, I would imagine, as we have Yol coming in from the side. That's got an impale. Does he want to hit it? No, he doesn't. Disruption, no. Soul Catcher as well. Is there an Ice Path this time? No. There's the Ice Path. Yol is actually going to walk right into that, but it's Fight Carp is just off. Power Shot will hit on the Windrunner, from the Windrunner again on the Shadow Demon, and there's the Shackle, doesn't hit, but does slow him down slightly. Resolution leaving his mid lane for some action, able to get it as well. Ice Path, not gonna hit anything. We just Zik is gonna be in a lot of trouble. This is probably the end of the trial lane, and this is the meltdown is going through. 115 HP left. Will it be enough? Yes, it will be. Resolution picking up the kill, and now also, of course, has got that Blaze of Attack. He's gonna be building towards his face boots. And that's going to be, well, even Sunlight, he left his lane, but he's not going to be able to get anything with it. It will mean that Jack will be going top, so he'll be continuing his farm there, as of course someone needs to be up against Always Wanna Fly, otherwise you're giving him free farm, which is definitely not something that you want to be doing. But it also means that the bottom lane, basically the trial lane for iCCup, is over after that wipe, which it was definitely a wipe. And it will be the Bounty Hunter that will probably be trying to get some track kills here, maybe with the help of Queen of Pain. But Queen of Pain herself is going towards the top lane. They want to try to gank up on the killings there, as FNG will just be trying to get some free experience and farm in this mid lane. And now Queen of Pain actually coming back towards the mid lane. It's still got 2 star charges left on her bottle. With in the meantime, 2 heroes are gonna be top from WP, 2 also top from iCCup. Let's see if they can go on. So Eclipse, hello. They have, of course, that ward. They saw him coming. Nice surprise, and now they realize, okay, guys, they've got a ward there. Hungry Nova? Guess she was. Ward up the high ground with the central ward for J4. No melt safety for Resolution this time. That means that there's no way he can dodge the Shadow Strike, which is, of course, very important. As we have 3 heroes now from iCCup. Impale going through. They want to go on Jackal. Shackle ledges as well. Mana Burn is already there. There's Disruption. Soul Catcher, Ice Path. Everything on Perfect. And he goes down to the Loosened Beam of Jackal with the extra burst damage from the Soul Catcher, of course, helping out. Shame it wasn't a track kill, because Sunlight only just came in. But they will be probably trying to go for some track kills hopefully soon, as the tier 1 tower getting harassed slightly. Just some liquid fire stacks up on the tier 1. Still 4 heroes hanging around there though. With the drums almost complete up on the Bounty Hunter, who picks up a double damage rune, going towards the mid lane. Let's see if they can do this. Templar Assassin. She didn't see that, because she doesn't have a ward there, but she does realize that there's people missing from the top lane, so that her life might be the one that's at risk. We will find out. Sunlight, though, we have to keep an eye on him, because he's going to go in from the side. Hardy will not be able to stay alive against Sunlight by himself. Hello, tasty bite. Brain Step still went through. Let's see if he can stay alive, actually. Oh, Impale. Oh, that's the kill. Shackle, though. Latches. Sunlight might be a bit sad here. He might be getting an Impale. Might be going down. And that is the Disruption to help save his life. Let's see if they can do this. No, they cannot. Nyx Assassin picking up the kill. Maybe even with his pressed by Carapace Power Shot. Again, this is the 3rd time that FNG died because of a Power Shot. That's quite sad. Windrunner, though, is having a fun time with that. Having a fun time indeed. Level 8 on her right now as she harasses Jackal away slightly. We have still the net worth. It is still barely even for the top 4. Blue Red going through as the Ice Bat also hit. Harassment just going through. I mean, the Wind Run is still on there. And of course also 13 stick charges, which is quite a lot. So she's still doing happily and doing fine. As we have got the second Oblivion Staff being built up by the Clinks, almost as a complete. And then it's Orchid, and then Mayhem starts, or should start. As we have Resolution building towards the Blink Dagger, doing a bit, well, taking a bit longer time than the previous game, but then again, she's been having a bit of a tougher lane than the previous game as well. As we have got a TP in from the Nyx Assassin. Let's see if they can do something. Nyx is level 6, so there is a Vendetta up, and they might be trying to go for the Queen of Pain, even though from the side here comes Sunlight. Wants to go for something. See if he can get some tracks up on Yul. That's a good one to have track up. As I said, Vendetta is up. Then again, does he really want to give away that he's actually there? And he actually backs off. Wow, that's a shame. Going towards the bottom lane. Killing's gonna be the target. Maybe Queen of Pain gonna help out. There's a ward up for the Radiant only here, so Queen of Pain is not being spotted just yet. And he actually realized it now, so he backs off. Yes, Sunlight, you are too slow. Oh, this is nice. He still doesn't know that there's anybody there. Queen of Pain actually backed off. Now going the sideways. That was actually, by the way, the other Oblivion Staff ready. In the meantime, top lane getting chased. Jackal, gonna not get an Impale, will be safe. Vendetta being used for that one. TP's in to help defend Jackal. They need it. Here comes Sunlight, it's the first one. Will there be more is the question. There's 3 in the middle lane. So maybe they can get something in return. If they can get a tier 2 out of this, tier 1 even. Having said that, there's no towers down yet in this game. What kind of crazy game is a nice power shot? Jackal though, gonna get hit by Resolution as well, and that's Eclipse being used, but there's nobody there, and then go down, Vayne picks it up, and it's FNG that dies next. Shadow Strike still hits on Hardy, but it doesn't matter. Buyback from Luna, wants to be here, needs to be here. TP's back in, but that is also the cue for WP to back out. The Nyx Assassin still died, but that is gonna be all she wrote in the top lane for now. The WP is gonna be the only one tracked up. As Perfect still trying to get himself away. Blinking again will be soon there, and the Scream will be ending that one. J4 picking up his first kill of the game. His first time he actually got involved in a fight where people actually died. Because he was 0-0-0 until then.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Of course, Queen of Pain is still doing best of all on the Dire side, iCCup. But that's also because, well no, that's just because Luna just died. As we have got to strike up on Resolution, who's gonna try to turn around, maybe try to do some oh, like inside the game. Maybe try to do some spill damage. Oh, Vendetta. Vendetta. Booyah. Oh, that he missed. Doesn't matter. Impale was still there. I mean, I missed. He tried to hit first, but he went for the Impale first, which actually helped out. As in, there is a short period of time if you hit first that Queen of Pain can try to blink away, depending on how quick she is on her fingers and how quick you are on your fingers. So that is gonna be a kill, and that's the one that counts. And it was a kill going the way of the Templar Assassin, and that's important. She hasn't died yet, as I will rotate a bit through the different stats that you want to see. Blink in. There's the Demonic Burst though. Ice Path following up. No more refraction for you, and that should be turning into a kill. Or is it? Running away from this one. Here comes Always Wanna Fly. Hello kill. Hello Orchid. Hello, double kill, maybe. Oh, nice disruption. Jakiro still drops, so Jackal gonna try to get himself away, and that's the last hero hitting. That's a double kill for Always Wanna Fly. And this is gonna be SJ4 getting away from that one. Sunlight, whoa, he almost had it. He almost had a dust beam pop. They see him still, just to make sure that he cannot chase that. J4 thinking about chasing that, cannot do it though. And this is the moment where you want to have a Zeus, or where you want to have a Nature's Prophet. In the meantime, Bounty still dies, of course, with the dust up on him.
Tower is under attack. Dire's top tower has fallen.
In the meantime, Windrunner taking down the first tower, second tower of the game, I should say. Second tower going down on iCCup. So on the top lane, Windrunner picking up the gold for that one. And I mean, last game we saw iCCup. They had to Sven. They were able to win late game because of that. I'm curious to see if the Luna will be able to win late game over the Killings. I'm not sure. Because WP obviously in favor right now. They're spiking ahead now that the Killings is done farming. Demonic First still happens. Ice Path gonna follow up. Resolutions. Dual Breath going through as well. Disruption going through. Mecha Fire as well. There comes the Eclipse. And that is the kill. Is it gonna be more? Is there gonna be more? There wants to be more. Jackal still alive for now. Sonic Wave going through. Nice ice pass. Jurgen toss finishing it off. Now perfect on the run. 2 heroes already dead. Track still hits. Can they interrupt it? Yes they can. And yes they can. And that's another track kill. And it's a double kill going the way of Sunlight. Counter gank upon counter gank. Because of course the killing's coming in too late. I mean, he still was around, but he was too far away to help out with his team actually being there. And that's gold graph going back a bit. Experience graph going back a lot more, though, also going towards the 5k. Or was going towards the 5k, but that's the drop from that game. This pause is none of my doing. Disclaimer. And we have got
Dire's
the
middle tower is under attack.
gold, about 3k I would say.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
And there goes the tower.
Radiant structures
Still
are fortified.
should be going down, unless they really want to defend this. Joel with the Vendetta standing around. Links in the meantime taking down the tier 1 tower in mid. So that's all tier 1 towers that iCCup down. This was actually the first tower. Oh, Central Ward, they find him. Impale still hits, but as does the ice path, and Joel is going to be dropping there. Track kill. For everybody, that is. Track kill for everybody, important. Wards upon wards. Ice path, not going to hit. They're hanging around here, even though Queen of Pain is very low on mana. And now they're going to be backing out. Let's see if Always Wanna Fly can pick someone off the back of this one. Which is of course his goal. He knows that there's a Central Ward around there. Oh. Oh. I'm not sure what he was intending to do. But he died. No real surprise. But yeah, he continues farming. No surprise there. And yeah, as I said, I mean, this was the first tower going down on the side of WP. The tier 1 tower here, full HP. Tier 1 tower here, almost full HP. There's still WP in favor of this. They still have their grip on the game, though. As we saw, iCCup still can do a lot in this game. It's definitely not out of their hands just yet. See, I've got Sunlight farming heavily. I mean, he's still building. Finally, he gets his drums. He also gets himself an overclock going for a BKB. As the oh, he's the courier. Can he get it with the Vendetta damage? That should be enough. Once it. Can't get it though. That's a shame. Picks up mana boots instead. In the meantime, bottom lane, track is up. Resolution's gonna be the target. Is there more following up? Queen of Pain, and that's a kill. That's a track kill for 2 people here. Always Wanna Fly. Finds Sunlight. Goes on the Queen of Pain though. And there's the ice path. Dual breath as well. Track already went off. No more escaping. Fiend's grip up on Sunlight, who will be going down. Now we just dig. No chance of survival. As there will be 2 heroes going down there. 3 heroes even. As of course Queen of Pain still dropped from the tick over from the Orchid. As we have to buy back actually from Sunlight, who is going to be there again. Maybe trying to get Always Wanna Fly just still, because the track is still up for a very long time. But I don't think he's going to be given the chance. Always Wanna Fly backing out. Joel, he knows that the Vendetta is on cooldown, even though it's off cooldown again soon. Can he get him? It's the question. I don't think so. We'll find out. As Sunlight thinks he's going to be going back to base, but that's not the case. And now Vendetta is up again. His Resolution back to farming here on the top lane, going for a BKB as well. Take a look at some more of the items, as we have got, of course, well, a bit more items up than the last time we checked. Let's just say that one. We've got the mechanism up. 4 staff also being built up by the Windrunner. No real surprise that that's just standard items for the Windrunner. We've got Hardy also going for a 4 staff to just get his initiation a bit better. 4 staff forward, Nightmare. 4 staff forward, Fiend's Grip, for that matter. We've got Nyx Assassin building towards, oh, hello, Jackal. Is Jackal able to stay alive against this? He should be able to. Stick over, not gonna get him. Has to be careful though. T4, gonna be found. Power Shot, hits. Shadow Strike, here also comes Hardy. Ice Path, not gonna hit. Shackle, not gonna hit. 4 people here from WP. 5 people here from iCCup. Disruption starts it off. Maybe didn't want to go in on this. Tracks on the high ground perhaps. Sentry wards upon sentry wards. As we have got, in the meantime, there's a track up. Just disappeared upon the Nyx Assassin. They're still hanging around here. This is the fight for that guy, for the Roshan. If they are gonna fight this, the winner will take Roshan. However, if they're not gonna fight, then Roshan might still be staying alive. Regardless. Looks like it is that the case indeed. So we have the top lane. It's going to be Jackal again running away from Always Wanna Fly. This time though he's going to chase. This time he should be able to get a kill. And that's 1 hit, 2 hits. Ice Path comes too late. And Always Wanna Fly picks up the kill. And we have got the BKB almost up on the clinks as well. So in the meantime, there is another power shot picking up the Shadow Demon. Returning theme, I think. We just think able to get away. Shackle going to hit on the Sunlight. Do they have a gem then? Or do they not? Mechanism, or sorry. Well, there's no gems. It's just a ward. Ice Path, Macropire helped them stay, or helped them keep the Bounty Hunter alive though. Counterwards upon counterwards. We've got the Blink Dagger up on the Templar Assassin, which we already saw. We already saw that one also. Just finding new items up on the side of the Dire. Radiant first.
Bottom tower is under attack.
BKB up on the Queen of Pain. Well, that's new. Bounty Hunter, not yet his BKB.
Bottom tower has fallen.
Still building towards it. As he is probably forced to take a bit more of a semi-carry role in this game than he would normally want to. Or than he's aiming for with his items, to be fair. As Demonic Purge up on Resolution. Nice Shackle again though. Resolution still getting harassed and might actually still go down. 5 seconds before the fraction is up. Not going to be in time anymore. Track goes off and that's a track of 405. Eclipse being used for that one. Jackal picking up the kill. Nice quick pickups for iCCup and a TP goes out for the Bane. And he is going to be in time for that one. And now maybe they're going to get some more towers in return because the tier 1 tower bottom already dropped. And maybe we're finally going to see the tier, yeah, last one tier 1 going down. Might be the case. Unless WP really wants to defend this. And look at that net worth. That Killings is just so far ahead. Oh, and this is Jackal going down. No. And the BKB is completed on the Klings. TP's in. They are wanting to defend their tower. Sonic Wave going through, and that's indeed the Bane going down. Shackle, nice. Can they go in? Impale hits on 2 as well. They're going for FNG first. And they're going for Regis 6 second. Ice Path still gonna hit on him. Shadow Strike hits as well. Dual Breath as well. The track is on there. And the kill is there as well. Now Perfect gets tracked up. As Kalin still picks up the Jakiro coming in from the side. And now they have to back off. Sunlight knows it. And they back off. Queen of Pain, you might be in over your head. She has the one that got the Gem of True Sight. Trying to get herself away. Blink away is there. Trap is there to slow her down though. Will they try and chase it? Yes, they will. There's another blink. But the blink away from Queen of Pain is there still as well. As we have got the 3 heroes for 2 on winning for iCCup. I have to say, oh, he's still being chased though. So be careful. Trap, there he goes. And if you're wondering why did he scream towards the neutrals, well, there could be 2 reasons. Maybe he just tried to get some farm, but he could also be just to engage them to make sure that the Blink Dagger of the Templar Assassin would be put on cooldown. Now normally I wouldn't think that far through, but that was just me wondering why he would have done that. And that might be the answer, and would be very useful as well, even though, of course, well, he still got away regardless, I think. Did not lose his Gem of True Sight, still got the kill, of course, the track kill at that. And that's the main difference. If you see, the kills are even, 25 to 21, the gold graph still in favor of Pocket, but that's also because they are 1 tower ahead. And right now, it is iCCup that's getting track kills, rather than the normal kills that WP is getting. So we have the experience graph 3k in favor of WP. It's still not that big of a difference. Links. Oh, that Gem of True Sight just doing the work. There's a silent though. S4 pops his BKB. BKB also Always Wanna Fly. And it's a gem that drops. And will be oh no, it will be picked up. Nah, it will be destroyed actually. Shackle latches up on the Shadow Demon. Goes down as Jackal also goes down. Windrunner able to pick up that kill. Now Ouija Zik always also going down. And that is 4 heroes going down on WP. And did they actually pick up the gem or did they destroy it is the question. I think they just destroyed it, as the gem is nowhere to be seen, nowhere to be found. And the Bounty Hunter finished his BKB, but is he going to be able to defend his tier 2, maybe even tier 3 going the way of WP?
Middle tower has fallen.
Or maybe they're just going to go for Roshan rather.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And that's going to be the Roshan dropping an overall surprise. There's nothing that iCCup can do to stop this one.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
And the gem goes to, or the Aegis goes to the Klings. Who's of course, I mean this Klings does only die once. Is very farmed. Now also got a Chrysalis complete. I am not sure if iCCup have, if based on completely based on lineups. Of course, they can outsmart WP. I'm not sure if Klinks is gonna be able to go down against the Luna carry, because this, yeah. We also see the net worth. There's a big difference, though. I mean, 14k gold up on the Klinks, with 8.6 up on the Luna. So we have got 6 deaths up on that Luna. As Queen of Pain also got picked up. She was by herself.
You've been shafted.
Without a gem of Fruitite, she apparently feels a bit more ballsy. And with the Force Staff of the Windrunner there being used, probably. And also the Vendetta of the Nyx Assassin. There was just no way she could get away from that one. As well, while we're waiting, I realized that some people are having trouble with the stream, but that is unfortunately for me, luckily this time not on my side, but sadly for you, you're still having issues. There are several things that you can do. You can try switching quality. If the quality is not there for you, please send in a report to Twitch, because that is their business. I'm not in control of that. But not only try to switch down, but also maybe try to switch up, because it's different servers that you're connecting into. And you can also try to pop out the stream, see if it works. And that is issues that you can use to fix it, or things that you can do to fix it. And also, I realize that most people here are waiting for the game that is going to be Na'Vi after this one, Na'Vi against Illuminate. Though, from my understanding, there's not going to be any overlapping games. And that means that we're not going to be missing anything regardless. And that means that even if this goes to a third game, which at the moment it looks like it might be going to that, if it's going to be a third game, we will be seeing Na'Vi versus Illuminate a bit later than normally, than is planned, I should say. But have no fear, I shall be here. I hope that my internet shall be here also, but you know, it's just that. As we have got, I mean, WP, they're confident in just roaming around, getting the kills that come their way, like this one, maybe? No? Okay. In the meantime, there's no farm for iCCup. The only one that really should try to get farm is this guy, but he can't get it. He is locked inside their base, not Queen of Pain. Also gonna be having to teleport out, knowing that it would not be safe there anymore, and they actually smoke up. What can they do with this? Look at the markation on the mark on the minimap. They're going from behind. They have not got a gem of true sight, but they see the Klinks. No anymore though. They have got sentry wards. That's the reason why they would see the Klinks. They also don't see the Nyx Assassin. There's a sentry ward being placed. They realize they're safe. They also see Yul there. That's the one. Demonic Purge upon Hardy, and that's going to be a disruption, and a Calypso going through as well. The interrupt was already there on the feed script, but the first one to go down is the Nyx Assassin, who buys back instantly. Track up on Resolution, who popped his beacon away. Sonic Wave will pick up the Bane still, as now J4 is taking a lot of damage from that Klings, who's just standing there and bashing on people with this BKB activated. The Ghost Scepter helps keep Ouija Zik alive for a little while longer, as his Ice Path misses. Dual Breath going through. Jackal trying to stay alive. Only one hit away from dying. Resolution thinking about chasing him down. Not going to be able to do that though, as the kill goes off. Always want to fly. The agents got popped. He's still being there though. And they realize he's there, of course, with the Central Wars being there, as we still find that Yul is going back to this fight to maybe die again. Perhaps Ice Path not going to hit. Shuriken-Toss also not going to hit, because there is, of course, the Spike Carapace, a nice shackle, and that will be the exit of WP with that power shot there from the Windrunner. And that is going to be iCCup. I mean, they won that team fight, like fair and square. But look at this. We have the buyback from the Bounty Hunter. We have the buyback from the Queen of Pain. So those two died on iCCup. We have got the Bane that died, the, well, Templar Assassin that died. Both of those did not buy back. However, their teammates, Windrunner as well as Nyx Assassin, did buy back. So it's 4 for 2, with 2 buybacks on either side. iCCup's still in favor, but the main issue is this guy. He did not die. He got kills. He got gold. He is still a happy bunny, just attacking stuff, killing stuff. It's his game. It is his game. And look at the gold graph. Well, not the gold graph, I mean the net worth. It is him being 6k ahead of everybody. And I now say 6k, but it looks like 5k. But that's because there's a lot of in this jungle, in this, well, a lot. There's that inside his courier, and that's going to be the deadlifts complete up on the Clinks, and that's going to be a very dangerous Clinks right here. As we're having the gold graph towards, I mean, that fight basically kept it about even-ish, slightly in favor of iCCup, but not that much. Experience graph also not that much difference, as it is still 10k in favor of WP, and we still have got iCCup. I mean, they're still not out of the woods yet. WP is just going to try the same thing again soon, just standing outside the base trying to bait something out. If they win a fight, they win the game probably. If they lose a fight, well, then they can always try again. They still have some margin of error. BKB gets popped. Shackle, Letches, FNG, and FNG might be going down for that one. One more hit needed, able to stay alive for now. As Klink's already picked up the Luna on the side. Queen of Pain dies as well. Gem of Truth that drops. There also goes to Jakiro. Another kill going their way, and it is Sunlight who is here. Fiend's Grip, no escape, and that was a clean team wipe going to WP. Wzriv Poket just getting everything cleaned out. It didn't even look like a fight. That is how fast Always Butterfly was able to pick up those heroes on the side. I mean, without Jackal, because he died super fast. He didn't even use BKB. But that was just a super fast fight. They go in the way of WP, they will be able to pick up a tier 3 tower. If they're gonna get the game, like I said earlier, I'm not 100% sure. As the iCCup, I mean, they're still wanting to fight. They still haven't called the GG yet either. They don't want to be having to go towards the third game. As we have got the melee barracks dropping here and dropping the range barracks as well. Will they continue on? I mean, there's no tier 2 towers to worry about, but there is, of course, the heroes to worry about. iCCup is back up yet again, and they are pushing out again. And WP, they don't want to be taking any risks. They don't want to be taking any risks, no surprise. They feel like they're secure, they are secure, but they don't want to be overextending, because that is dangerous, especially if the Luna can... I mean, she still had her ultimate, she still had everything up. Most of the heroes that died in iCCup still had everything up. So it's risky to go in against that, as the Queen of Pain also Ghost Scepter for her. And we have got, of course... I mean, Ghost Scepters are basically the one thing that you can do against the Templar Assassin and against the Clinks. Just to force them to attack something else, so that you can continue attacking your own thing. Luna actually already being forced to use her BKB. Well, that is painful. Manta Styles up. Meantime, Killings finding Sunlight. Sunlight crits! And that is one kill! The Demonic Purge only slows him down for so far. Power shot, okay. Hits on FNG again. What else is new?
I'll return the favor.
She'll return the favor. Well, that remains to be seen. Ice Bat doesn't need any heroes. Lucent Beam going through. Dual Breath as well. Fiend's Grip, Resolution, just jumping in the base as if it's his. They're already picking up one, going for another. Luna already dropping. We just Zig now going down again as well. As that was the Ghost Scepter, making sure that Nyx was able to do a bit of extra damage up on him. As we have got Kalinx in the meantime. He's just taking care of the tier 3 tower. Sonic Wave will pick up the Windrunner. And here we go, WP, they're just going to work on these barracks, on these buildings, and they can. They don't need to hold back. They have still got 4 heroes up with only Windrunner going down there. The range barracks dropping, and again, they can just back out and try the same thing on the bottom lane as iCCup. Ooh, J4, dangerous, melt damage going off on FNG. There's the disruption, a Soul Catcher still. Nothing else though, nothing else. And he will be backing out with that one. Sunlight back up again as well. And a TP to base. We want to be back on full HP and mana. And of course back with 5 heroes again the next time they're going for this bottom lane. They just want to do it the proper way. Even though they're not getting battle points for this one. If you get more battle points if you kill off barracks and kill off buildings. They still want to get everything done properly. And playing it just so safe. And you gotta respect them for that. I mean, that is control. That is control. Normally, if you would be in a game, you would be, and you know you're ahead, you would be going for fountain diving and killing stuff. But no, this is just pure control, backing off at the right time, not losing more heroes than needed. Silence up, Jackal, Manta Style to cut that off though. Track up, Demonic Purge, BKB on, but what good will it do? Well, actually, is able to pick off the Shadow Demon, still goes down though. Track now goes off on Perfect, force stop forward, Lucent Beam as well. No BKB on the Windrunner, so it's gonna be slowed. Force stop is still there, Ice Path still there, and that's a kill. Luna picking it up, Eclipse being used for that one. And that's gonna be buyback on the Klings, buyback on the Windrunner as the Fiend's Grip was up on the Queen of Pain. Queen of Pain drops, now also Jakiro drops, Jackal on the way out. And is having his BKB pop, but his will run out shortly. There it is. Resolution could blink away after this if he wants to, but 9-second cooldown on that one. So cannot do it, but there's only two heroes left alive. On the side, Impale up on the Bounty Hunter. There is, of course, a Gem of True Sight up on the Nyx Assassin, so that's going to be a kill. Now it's going to be Jackal and Shadow Demon, the only two left alive, but they're going for the Tier Force. They can't go for the Tier Force. Demonic Flare still up on Yol, taking a lot of damage also from the tower, but the Soul Catcher up on there as well, but will be able to stay alive there. Should be able to stay alive. As the buybacks comes from the Queen of Pain as well as from the Bounty Hunter. Look at this amount of buybacks. There's still buyback ready on the Bane and on the Luna. But those are the only two that have it, as they're going to go for Roshan first. And for the people asking, Na'Vi will not start until this game is over. So don't worry about that. And otherwise we will be able to see it regardless. And it's going to be Klinks picking up the Aegis. So he is going to be a bit more immortal. Yeah, because he just died for the second time in the game. 2300 HP, gold, I mean, up of him. He's got 1700 HP, not that many. And look like they're getting ready again to try and take on this. I mean, they already got most of the damage of one tier 4 towers going down. 5 heroes up again upon iCCup. See if we can find some new items. Veil of Discord being built by the Jakiro. No new items there. No new items there. Well, I should look at new items probably on Team that's actually ahead. Windrunner should be having more items, I feel like. 1100 gold. Yes, she still died. She's one of the few people that did still die. Maybe that is the reason why. Oh my god, that rhymes! Bane got himself a 4-staff building for BKB. No surprise. Did that previous game as well. Though that was a different team, I guess. Oh well. Klinks. Sorry, this is not the Klinks. It's Templar Assassin. See, he's just as farm, so also going for that carry build. It's got the Desolator, it's got the BKB, it's got the Crystalist, so it's gonna be very, very painful. And they're going for the mid lane or for the bottom lane? That's the question. Klinks is gonna go bottom lane. 2900 gold up on him. Blink in, Impale up on 2. That is the first one being put in the disruption to save his life. Jackal, not so lucky. Already going down before the fight actually is on the way. Nice ice path, still the GG actually already called. Jackal going down so fast, that was the end of that one. As still the rest are being ruthlessly picked off still as well as the ticking noises go through. Unfortunately, I cannot turn those off.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And we have got the GG called, and the disconnects are also out. So that means that we're gonna see a game number 3. You can turn it off? Let me know where. Let me know where. I need to turn it off because it's annoying. Having said that, it's 1-1. Wzriv Poket versus iCCup. I will check for just to be sure to make sure that Na'Vi is not going to start after this until after this best out of 3. We'll find out soon. Stick around. My name is Sheever. I'm a Ghost of Gamers caster. If you want to support me, you can do so by turning off ad block, by subscribing to my YouTube, which is SheeverGaming.com, or SheeverGaming, sorry, which is my Twitter, also SheeverGaming. So check that out. As we'll just jump ourselves into a new game. Be that Na'Vi, be that game number 3 of these two. Stick around.